Being very close to the landing pad. Welcome to the Hobby Pilot drone channel. Today I have a little drone here for you. I'm going to do unboxing, then I'm going to take it out and do a fly around. It's an indoor drone. It's the Potensic Firefly A20, and I had this drone since Easter last year, since around April last year. I've opened up the box, but I've not yet removed the drone. So it comes for us with a very thick manual, different languages, and now is the drone here. It's an indoor drone. I think the battery, it's inserted right here. It's yellow. It's about 25 grams. I'll wait on the scale now so that you can see. So let's weigh the drone and see how much it weighs. The manual is saying 25 grams. My scale is saying 28 grams. So it's very lightweight. Nothing to worry about. So here it's for indoors. Let's see what else it has to offer. But before I do, this is the transmitter or controller. Comes in this little box here. It comes with spare batteries. So one is in the drone, and it has 2 spare batteries, and it has a charger, USB charger. So it comes with 3 batteries, and we have the transmitter with a neat transmitter, on and off, take off button, sticks, and it works with 3 AAA batteries. You have to get 3 batteries. They don't come in the package. So each battery has a flight time about 5 to 6 minutes. It has 3 speeds, low, medium, and high. It has an emergency stop button, and you could trim it if it's moving too much to the left, the right, or back or forward. It has headless mode, and it has a low battery alarm system. So when the battery gets low, it gives you a warning, but you're not going to fly this far. You're not going to fly this any distance. It's just a fly around the house. I doubt it would actually withstand any serious wind outdoors. It also comes with some spare props here. So if you damage or lost any of the props, there is a replacement. So I'm going to charge the batteries up, and I'm just going to fly around and see how it performs. I believe it also has altitude hold, so it is going to be rather steady, and it does flips, etc. So you will try out some of that. This is the sort of drone that you will fly when there are showers outside and you can't get out to fly your regular drones. You just sit around and fly this around. So stay tuned for the actual flight of the drone. So I have the drone here at the office. So let me just take off and just fly it around. And it's rather dark here, not a lot of light. I think probably that is affecting the altitude hole a little bit, and it's actually drifting around. Quite a noisy little fella here. It actually screams. So this is the sort of little drone that you would want to fly around when the weather is not that good outside, when it's raining and that sort of thing, and you can fly your more expensive GPS drones or FPV drones, etc. Then you just come in the office or in your living space and you just have some fun buzzing around, doing some flips, etc. But more importantly, I think it's a good little flyer for a kid, some child 10 years or so who just want to, get into drones. I've just crashed there, so I've moved right into the corridor here. It's narrow here. Again, the lighting is not that great, but I'm just going to test out the speed here. It has 3 speeds, and I'm just going to see how fast it is going to go down the corridor as I cycle through the speeds in a low, medium, and high. And I really do apologize for the lighting here. So you could hear me now clicking through the various speeds here. It's in the highest speed, and it moves a lot quicker. There's probably a little bit more light here, and it's not moving around as much as it did when I was flying in the previous location. It should give you probably about 5 minutes on one battery. Not bad. It comes with 3 batteries. For the life of me, I can't see anything about flips in the manual, and I really thought that it was a drone that you could do a little bit of flips in the back, flip side flips, etc. But no, I haven't seen anything at all in the manual, and I've actually cycled through some of the buttons here, and I have no luck. So maybe this drone lacked the flip feature, where the drone could just flip over and so on. It's fun to have that feature in these small indoor drone, or probably you could get bored very quick if all you have to do is just keep the drone in the air and move back and forth or sideways. It's very helpful if it could do a few other tricks. I am not sure if this one fits the bill, but it was a decent little flyer. As you can see, I don't really have the space here to actually test it out. Maybe if you want to do a circle or some sort of orbit and what's not, you'll have to do this manually. So this little Potensic Firefly A20 drone is not feature rich at all. So I'm just in a manual circle here, orbit. But it is still I believe, a very useful little drone. But when the weather is bad and you can't get outside to fly, and you could have probably up to 15 minutes, you know, three batteries, 5 minutes a piece. And you could have some fun. So I've landed here, and then I'm going to use the 1 key takeoff and see how it operates. Yes, that's the 1 key takeoff. You just press the button and the drone just takes off, and it's also 1 key landing. So if you press it, the drone will just land automatically. And I think it has run out of battery, and that's why it landed here. It's battery power. I'm at a different location here. This is where the magic happens, where I do all my editing, etc. At home, again, the lighting is not as it should be, so the drone may not be able to settle down as it should. It may move around because the altitude hold may not work as good as it should. Maybe it needs a lot of light so the drone could actually find some sort of stability. But it's a decent little flyer. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. I purchased this drone well over a year ago, sometime in April, I believe, 2024, just shortly after the Florida drone meetup. And I saw a couple of those guys who were actually flying around this little drone, and I thought it should be fun flying around. And I just instinctively bought it. And I'm just getting around to unboxing and flying it. But yeah, this one little indoor flyer. If you like this video, please like, share, comment. Please give it a thumbs up. Most of all, I thank you for taking the time out to look at this video.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through.